Hey, it's Steve with Raybuck. I'm back working on this 37 Dodge. One of the other things I wanted to do to get this thing cleaned up was change the shifter out. So someone had originally put like a Pinto style shifter in. And back in the day, that was what you did. You went to a junkyard, you found a little shifter like that. It was a nice little clean floor mounted shifter. You make it work. So that's what was in here. It worked. It's real sloppy. It's also really low to the floor. I wanted something a little bit higher. I like the one that we put in the Raybuck truck, that Lokar one. So I'm going to put that same one in this truck. I think it'll look a lot nicer. It'll almost make it look like it's a manual shift, even though it's an automatic. And just make it look a little bit different. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to show you the old shifter that's in there and show you the Lokar, and then we're going to get it installed. Okay, so here is the shifter that's in it. It's one of these, like I said, Pinto style shifters. Actually, I think it probably came out of a Pinto. So it works, it's fine. Again, it's real low, and I mean, you can see how much slop is in this thing. So every gear that I shifted in, I mean, there's that much slop to it, which obviously you don't want. So we're gonna get that swapped out. We're gonna put this Lokar shifter in, which will sit definitely a bit higher, but I think it'll look kind of cool in there. And it's gonna obviously be a lot less play in it, and hopefully shift a lot better than the one that's in there. So we're gonna get this installed in a couple minutes and show you what it looks like. Okay, I got the Lokar shifter installed. It was kind of a pain. The shifter itself was pretty easy to install, but the pain was, it was this truck. Someone chopped the floor up pretty bad, and they had the original shifter offset. It was actually closer to the driver than the center. And these trucks are so tight, the cabs are so tight that if I would have put this in the original location, it would have been right into my knee when it was in drive. So that would not have been comfortable. So I moved it over a little bit, was able to flip some brackets around and get a little bit of metal to mount to, so that's at least in. The one thing I do like about these shifters, other than you can change this this arm out, you can make it, you can get a longer one, you can get a shorter one. This one I think is the 16-inch one, and you can get them in different bends as well to fit like your dash or your seat configuration. But I do like how adjustable they are. You can adjust this whole arm down here that connects to the actual linkage that shifts the transmission. All you have to do is loosen this this set screw, this thumb screw up here, take it off, and you can rotate it around to get it into a different angle. And then if you can see, there's a bolt here and there's another one. You can't really see it. It's back here. You can loosen those up and you can actually rotate the whole shifter front to back to get it in the exact position that you want it to be in. So there's at least two different forms of adjustment on these. So it's not like it's you know, you mount it and that's it. So that's pretty nice. It also comes with three different arms. As you can see, there's two bolts here. You take that off. This piece is separate. You can see it's kind of jiggling right now. It goes down through the floor, and then they give you, if you could see here, there's an offset. They give you one that's straight, and then they give you two different offsets to get around maybe the transmission itself or anything else that you might have under the floor. I know when we did the 53, we took two of these, cut them, and we had to extend it over even just a little bit further. But this one, it's going to work with the largest offset that they provide. So I'm going to go under here in a second, and I'll show you what. Actually, I'll just show you right here. So this was the old linkage that was hooked up to that Pinto shifter, and again, pretty crude, but that's what you would expect. I mean, I may have done the same thing back originally when I built the truck almost, goodness, 20 years ago. This one was already on there though, so someone just got a linkage and they made some brackets and then hooked it up that way. I'm going to crawl under here and I will show you what the setup looks like that comes with the Lokar shifter. This is one piece of it. You get these threaded rod adapters with the like this pivot joint or this ball joint in the end, and there's one of those on each side, and essentially it's a piece of all thread. I'll show you here in a second. Okay, so I'm under the truck looking up. You can see that kind of mess of a hole that's up there, but you could also see the piece that comes through the floor from the new shifter. It is right there. That's the offset that I was talking about, and then this is the all thread that comes with it. So literally it's just a piece of all thread that goes down, and then it connects. If I can zoom in right here. Oops, sorry, got too much stuff under here. These trucks are pretty tight. I'll see if I can zoom in. Okay, so there's the other side of it. That is a bracket that comes with the shifter, and you can see the other side of the all thread with that pivot fitting that I was talking about. That also gives you some room for adjustment. So what I like to do is I like to thread that all the way in. That way If I need to, I can adjust it out because I'd rather be too long than too short, and then go from there for the adjustment. So I have it in park right now. I have the shifter in the park position up there, so that should be where I want it to be. And I made a little mark up here on the L thread. I'm going to take it out, cut it, put the end on, and connect it up, and we'll see how it shifts. Okay, so there's the all thread cut down with the two ends on it. So I'm going to, and you can see there's what the old linkage looked like. So much cleaner setup. So I'm going to get ready to put that in and tighten it up. Okay, there's what it looks like when it's hooked up. That's up on the shifter portion of it, and sorry if I can get it in focus here. And this is down on the transmission. So we're going to go up and test shifting through all the gears and should be good to go. Okay, got everything in place. It's all hooked up and done. Got the shifter boot on it. Just got to clean up a little bit, but it worked out real well. So that's what it looks like. That's what the new one, I know it's all black on black. It's a little hard to see, but that's what the new one looks like. So the old one was just that little teeny floor shifter. This one sits up a lot higher, so it's actually a lot more comfortable to shift. You don't have to crouch all the way down to try to shift anything, and it actually locks into gear, which is nice. The other one was a real sloppy and felt like it was going to pop around. So that's it. If you guys have any questions about this shifter or the truck, definitely post a comment below. Let us know. We'd be happy to answer that. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you can get updates on other videos we're doing. And please like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.